Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Carrie. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And we're going back into Elder Scrolls ESO Online, where I'm going to show you another one of my custom builds that I had made at one of my properties. Which is one of the things I love about this game is you can get all these different properties, and they give you so many different building components that you can just basically build whatever you want to build. So before I start to show you the place, I want to thank everybody who is here and watching this. It means a lot to me. And if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button to help my little channel grow. I'm enjoying doing all these little things. I have many different games that I plan on playing and putting up for your entertainment. Because, you know, the world is, it can be a sad place sometimes. And if I can get you to smile or laugh from one of my videos, then I'm doing my job. And I hope you get entertainment out of it and to help you with, dealing with everyday stuff. And that's because, trust me, I am a type 1 diabetic. I've had open heart surgery. I've had a kidney transplant, and I'm currently have a fractured foot, which means I can't really be up on my feet. So, hey, I thought, why not start a YouTube channel, since I do love to game, and I do game. I play on the Xbox. And wanted to share with you, some of my story and share with you some of my content, and hope you enjoy it. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving weekend, and mine was really, really good. I got to see my niece and my nephew, which was great. Of course, they're older, so it makes me feel old. But, so yeah, let's jump into this property. This here is at my... Oh, pooper. Princely Dawnlight Palace in Hughesbane. Of course, I don't have it maxed out, which is not usual for me, because normally I have all mine maxed out. I'm trying to figure what the heck I'm doing. Don't mind me. I moved a couple things around, and I'm trying to figure out where exactly, whatever goes. So this place is my pawn shop. So it's Stick Pony Wade, who this game has stick ponies, which I absolutely love. And of course, my stick pony's name is Wade, as in Wade Wilson, Deadpool. As we all know, I love Deadpool, I love Legos, and I love Michael Myers. So there we go, get out of that. So this is my pawn shop. It's the best little pawn shop in Tamriel. Stick Pony Wade's best little pawn shop in Tamriel. And so let's take a look. So as we walk through, this is like, yeah, kind of like you're walking into a, city and that. So we walk through, and the pawn shop is like right here in the center of town. That is a custom-made building that I made out of just bits and parts and pieces that the game has to offer. And then all around it, because you can see right there, this is just an open courtyard originally, and back there is the house, basically the palace that's on this. But what I did was I made this like a small little town, as you can see here. Like, these are all like different buildings. It's just kind of a small little town type area. That's supposed to be best little pawn shop in Tamriel. Wade's, if you can see. I did that up there. And then over here you have some more, like, different house. And this, of course, over here is your inn or your bar. You know, so people over here got to go next. You know, I mean, the pawn shop's next to the inn because the bar, because you know people want their want to get their drink on, and they take stuff over there to pawn to get money. And these are just little houses. See, you have like little doors and just little houses that people live in. Okay, so this is the front of the pawn shop. There's a nice little boat here that somebody came and pawned to get money for. And just nice little watery thing. So we go across here, and of course it has a gate, and I made security cameras. That's what that is. It's a security camera. And trust me, you wouldn't even believe what it took for me to come up with that. Like, really was racking my brain for that one. So let's open the gate. You know, because you gotta have security. It's a pawn shop. And open the door to come in. And there we have Isabel, who's pawning stuff. Probably, you know, so she can get money or buy. Maybe she's buying stuff for Aurelia. And so you just have little different stuff in here. See, nice little roofing. Just, you know, different stuff in here that, you know, you'd want to buy, or card table and different. It's, you know, kind of like a thrift shop, but it's a pawn shop, you know. People pawn certain things and whatever that you can buy, or, you know, because the people never came back for it. There's a boat right there up on the wall. And a, you know, nice chair or whatever. Dishes and bags and stuff. Here, like a bird cage. Bowls. And on this side we have a, you know, like a dress and different furs. Oh, this is that thing in my other video when I did the fishing village. See, play it. It makes it sound like frogs. That's what I used to make it sound like frogs when you were going down to my fishing area. So, and there's different little chests and whatever bases. And this building, I built this building out of building parts, walls, doors, whatever. And I added like bars into the windows because, well, you know, it's a pawn shop. Why wouldn't I add bars to the windows? And you have a clock and a pretty vase, statue, another clock. Well, that's a big clock. But then you have this clock, and then wall things. And then you have things that are in the chests, you know, stuff that's worth money. And then I don't know if you've ever been into a pawn shop, or, you know, like certain places you go in cities and that, and they have like everything back behind caged areas and that. So that's the kind of look I was going for here. That's what I was going for. And more right here. And the reason why I got the best little pawn shop, well, because you see, with Tamriel being a lot of farming and stuff like that, well, you know, some people, they bring their chickens here and pawn their chickens. So back here's the little chicken thing. Well, that's a cracked chicken. He's, you know, just, he's a cracked chicken. He just doesn't know what to do. There's the slow chicken. And so what Wade does is his chicken lays eggs. And he takes the eggs and then he sells the eggs. So then that in return, he makes money off the chickens that are pawned to him. And So, in a sense, that's him getting his money back when the people never come back. So, that's why he has chickens out back here. Well, that's a cracked chicken. But, yes, so these are all the chickens. Hey, chickie. And this is just like the side way out of here, which I'll go back. So, of course, the person who owns the pawn shop, they live here. So this is their door to their house where they would go in. You know, and this is their gate to go back. And of course, I have a camera back here, if you can see. Because, you know, you need to watch your chickens. Because you don't want your chickens stolen. And of course, there's a camera here. Where all did I put my cameras? I made quite a few. Oh, there's a camera right here, up there on the wall. As you can see. I was trying to think where else I've made cameras. Camera right there. I thought I had another one here somewhere. I guess I did. Now, to get back into here, you of course have a gate because, you know, I watch a lot of movies, so I've seen where, like, certain like that they have a gated door to get in here. So, open up your gate. Oh, and there's Wade. Wade is ringing up Isabel. Look, Isabel's getting all this stuff. For probably Aurelia. We're not going to mention what else is in there. That little, it's a tusk. That's what it is. It's a tusk. So, and there's the money. There's this cash register. And here's this little desk. Just made like a little mouse, if you can see here. So it's like his computer desk, you know, where he can watch. Yeah. Where there's cameras. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's a camera right there. And that's just like a TV on the wall to show, look, oh, hey, you're being filmed, you know. And back here is his, oh, there's a safe. And you have access to all these different, or, you know, this is the more high high value price stuff. And that good old Wade. Oh, my little stick pony Wade. He's so adorable. Love him so much. And getting gifts. And so, get a bunch out of there. Go ahead and shut the gate. And that, my friends, is my, just chairs are upside down, my little pawn shop. So we go out here, and this is just like a nice little town. You know, you come into town, and there's this nice little fountain area. For a time there, I was like really into making little different fountain areas. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, I just was getting a kick out of doing all that. With the nice little pretty trees and that, and the homes, you know, that people live in. Besides the bar across the street. This is like, takes you up to the guard tower and that. So, them little lights. Plants. And there it is. And this is that gate I was telling you about that goes back to where all the chickies are back in there. So this is my pawn shop that I built, and Tamriel. So it's the best little pawn shop in Tamriel. And it's Wade's Stick Pony Wade. Wade, yes, Wade Stick Pony. Wilson's his name. So his pretty little shop. And that. So, yep. There we go. There's my custom-made pawn shop that I built in Elder Scrolls Online. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment below. Tell me what you think. I would really, really, really like to know. Uh, I mean, hey, you like it, you didn't like it, whatever. Let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. Also, let me know, have you built anything? I mean, do you play Elder Scrolls? And if you built anything really, really cool to see, let me know. And that, I'd really like to know. And, you know, you want to post some little pics or whatever of what you did, that would be really, really awesome. If I enjoy housing, I mean, I enjoy the game. When it comes to going killing all the bad guys, like, I'll go do it. I'm fine with it. But I mean, I would rather be building, because this is what I love to do. I've loved Legos ever since I was a child. And, you know, as I always say, do what you love to do and what makes you happy, because that's what matters in life. And doing builds is what makes me happy. And I enjoy it a lot because, you know, life can suck sometimes. I mean, we all know this. That's the way of the world. That's the way how things are. So I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel and have subscribed, welcome. Thank you. Blah, blah. Words are hard. Words are very hard. Today's a Monday, obviously. Words are hard. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed, hey, hit the subscribe button. If you've watched some of my videos and thought you were subscribed, maybe you're not. I mean, I know that I've done that myself. I've thought I've subscribed to somebody's channel that I really, really like, or I really enjoy watching their content, and I wasn't. So yeah, hit the subscribe button. You can hit the notification button to let you know anytime I post something. I want to give a big thank you for watching this. It means a lot to me. You know, I'm doing this because, you know, being diabetic, you know, I really wish I could, you know, be up and driving and going somewhere, but unfortunately I can't with my fractured foot, which really sucks because I've been in a boot for 3 months now, and it looks like for another 2 months at least. But so far, no surgery, which is good. I'm glad. So, you know what? It never hurts, and it doesn't matter what age you are, to learn something new. And I enjoy learning. And you won't believe, oh, excuse me. Don't have my caffeine yet today. You won't believe, like, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving editing videos and learning how to do all that. And watching YouTube videos on how to do it and how to do whatever. I mean, it always... I'm just sorry, I was reading this thingy over there. You know, you're never too old to learn something new, as I always say. So I hope you like this video. I'm trying to get videos out every day. If not, you know, like I said, I'm still learning all the editing and stuff like that. So, you know, it may take me a couple days or whatever, or I probably had doctor's appointments, and it is the holiday season too. So, and it's very important to spend time with your family at the holidays. And again, thank you for coming to my channel and watching. And this is one of a series that basically a playlist that I'm going to have on my channel of the different builds that I've built in Elder Scrolls Online and Tamriel and that. So make sure to check out that playlist of all my other different things I've built. And until the next video, stay safe, have fun, smile, and enjoy life. Talk to you later. Oh, Wade. Little Wade, say bye. Little Wade says bye. Also, I don't know where my elf on the shelf Cornelius is. He's missing. So if you see him, please comment down below where you saw him. Because, you know, he does that sometimes. He goes missing, and I don't know where he is. So, yeah. But, so anyhow, everybody have a good day. Bye-bye. This is very nice music. It's very soothing. Mm-hmm.